Do you know what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? I have no idea, but I'm going to show you what happened in the Football Manager Creators Cup Round 2. Hello everyone and welcome to the What If League. Today I have finally managed to prepare the video from Round 2 of the Football Manager Creators Cup, and this game is between my team, What If League of course, and Old Man Sudor. Old Man Sudor, great opponent. I cannot stress this enough. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to his channel, so make sure to check out his videos. He's a great Football Manager creator. And we are now competing for a place in the quarterfinals. As you can see on the screen, I am preparing my set piece takers already, since I was not careful enough to do that before we started the game. But in any case, I am fully prepared to take on his selection, and we're going to see where this takes us. If you don't remember, in the first round, my team managed to eliminate FM Grasshopper's selection to nothing, and this is what qualified me for this game. If you haven't seen the previous game, please make sure to do so. The video is in my channel. I will also leave a link in the description below. Otherwise, you can see that I'm also going to bother a bit with some opposition instructions, since I want to neutralize all the strengths that I see from first sight in Old Man Sudor's team. And I am a strong believer in an old saying that there is really no harm if you hard tackle the key players of the opponent. Also, tight marking doesn't hurt a lot. So you'll see me doing that a lot in the next few seconds. You can see what tactics I have decided to employ for this game. And as I did in the first video, I'm not going to comment all of the time. I'm just going to add some commentary in key times during the game, since I don't want to bore you with my voice during the whole match. We have now kicked off the game, and my guys are passing the ball around. You can see Belotti is now my main striker here. Hurricane unfortunately was taken by Old Man Sudor even in his first pick. And as per my old tradition, I am shooting on sight, so prepare to see a lot of shots very, very wide. I would not be surprised if we see some of them going into side throws instead of goal kicks, but that's alright, as long as we win. Also something that I need to mention, the connection was again very, very bad, and that's why you see such erratic movement from the players on the pitch. This is because of my internet connection. Apologies to you guys, and special apologies to my opponents, FM Grasshopper and Old Man Sudor, for that, since they have been the ones suffering from this the most. And there he is, Hurricane, my man. Unfortunately, he is playing against me in this game. Quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. We have Andrea Belotti, who is more than capable replacement. And this is the first clear-cut chance. Belotti strikes into goal kick. Unfortunately, very, very wide. Maybe if he wasn't instructed to shoot on sight, maybe he would have kept the ball a bit longer and would have had a better chance to score, but that's life. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. It's interesting to see that the first minutes of the game we have very long highlights. It doesn't happen all too often. Here we have the opponent playing just in front of my penalty area. Yarmolenko back to Lichtsteiner, then Emre Can in midfield. He passes to the right fullback, Lichtsteiner, Yarmolenko again. This is going to be a cross most probably. Yeah, it is. Cross is cleared by Harry Maguire. This is now Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is passing in front to Andrea Belotti, who will... What is he going to do? He's... putting the ball to Augustin, and then Saul Donnarumma saves and pushes the ball into corner. So this is, I think, my second corner of the game already. De Bruyne is, and this is a goal. Harry Maguire is making 1-0. This is the equalizer. Oh, apologies, not the equalizer, the first goal. So Kevin De Bruyne, a great cross from the corner, and we have Harry Maguire putting us ahead of Old Man Villains. Good goal, good header. It's the 3rd minute, and I guess this is why we had such long highlights in the beginning of the game. So it's great to be ahead already, and here we see a second good chance. De Bruyne is now playing the ball just in front of the penalty area, passing to the left to Guerreiro. And what is Guerrero going to do? He's putting it back, Diego Costa, stretching the play on the right side to Versailles, and Versailles is crossing to Diego Costa, but unfortunately the ball is not in the net. This was a very good clear-cut chance for Diego Costa, but unfortunately he did not have the ball as I would have hoped he did. But in any case, we are dominating play, and this is all that matters at this moment. I'm not really too concerned about missed chances as long as we are leading. And this is Strootman, not a good effort. Apparently nobody was bothered to chase this ball. I think those guys probably could have taken the ball from the right flank and went into attack, but in any case, doesn't matter. The side throw is in my favor. Now So has been dispossessed easily. Now Maguire dispossesses Kane, but we see, oh my god, this is just a series of very bad tackles. I'm not sure how all of those were clean, but in any case, the ball is now in Belotti. Belotti is advancing in the opponent's area. Versailles on the right wing. My fullback is putting the ball back to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne to Diego Costa. Another shot. Unfortunately, he cannot direct it goalwards. Alright. We see we are dominating the shot stats, 7-2. This is quite wonderful, I believe, for me. And so far, so good. Now Virgil van Dijk is putting the ball on the left wing to Pulisic. Pulisic is dispossessed by Versailles, but the ball is in Ryan Bertrand. Ryan Bertrand to Emre Can. He's also dispossessed. Diego Costa, nobody can beat him in the air, of course. This is a great play for him. Versailles to Belotti, he's clean. And another corner. Donnarumma saves again. Donnarumma is a great goalkeeper, isn't he? And he's so young. He's probably going to become one of the greats. So what is going to be this time? Agujan? No. Bertrand clears it. And this is going to be my ball. Okay, he saves it on the line. That's fine. As long as he's confident to do that. Okay, here we're seeing probably my opponent is adjusting something in his tactics. Quite natural when you're losing 1-0 so early in the game. Guerrero is going to cross here from this free kick. No cross. He's passing to Agujan, who is taking the ball to Diego Costa. Diego Costa to Agujan again, and Costa again, and wide. Another wide shot. Costa is a very useful player, but unfortunately for me, in the last game and even now, he's not really productive in terms of goals and assists, but he's playing as a defensive forward, which means that his primary job is not to score. And here we see Dele Alli missed a great chance. Ederson kept the ball cleanly, and I'm very fortunate not to concede in this situation. We're already at the middle of the first half. Our guys are leading 1-0, but we are losing possession. Old Man Villains, as you can see on the screen, have the majority of the possession. Not that dominant, I believe, but still, I would have preferred if my guys kept the ball a bit longer. Now Belotti has the ball. He hit the back of, I think, one of the opponents. But oh my god, another miss from Diego Costa. That was a very big mistake from Old Man Villains defenders. Unfortunately, we couldn't take advantage of it. Now the time is advancing. We see we're at the 30th minute mark, and I am looking to make some changes. So I want to see a bit more about opposition instructions and how we can limit the play the way that the opponent's right fullback is playing. So I'm putting some hard tackling for Lichtsteiner. Hopefully this is gonna teach him not to advance that much on that right flank. Now a corner for them. Ali is taking the ball into our penalty area, and he shoots wide. Oh my god, this was very close, and I'm very glad that Ali didn't find the target here. Otherwise we would have had an equalizer, and things are going to be much more complicated from then on. My guys are definitely rougher. You see 8 fouls from my team, 2 fouls for Old Man Villains. No cards so far. We should have closed the alley at all times. I don't think so. He's very agile, and closing him down might actually be bad for us. I think some players really should not be closed at all times. At least this is my view on the tactics in Football Manager. If any of you have a different view, oh my god, Diego Costa has a rating of 5.5. This is very, very odd. I think he's doing well, but probably all the misses that he had from very clear chances are the reason he has such a low rating. David Lopez was... oh, red card! Lichtsteiner is sent off. David Lopez was brutally tackled, and the Lichtsteiner is sent off now. This is wonderful news for me. Very bad news for Old Man Sudor. I'm very sorry about that, man. It seems that the game is going to become much easier for me now when we are playing against 10 men. And we have halftime. What a great time to have that red card. Now I can safely say that we're probably going to take control over the game a bit more. Let me remove the get stuck in instructions, since I don't want to follow the same fate and get one of my guys sent off. Also, of course, I need to remove the instructions that I had set on Stefan Lichtsteiner, and I'm going to put some of them to Marco Brighton. A very interesting choice for the substitute, Marco Brighton. Okay. Now, let's see what happens in the second half. 1-0 so far against 10 men Old Man Villains. Let's see. Okay, now in the second half, Old Man Villains are controlling the ball in the early minutes, the early stages of the second half. Pulisic with the ball on the left side to Strootman, Emre Can in the middle. What is Can going to do? He passes the ball to Otamendi. Otamendi to Diego Costa. Costa is going to probably play it on the left. No, he's advancing himself, only to gift it to Strootman again. Now time is passing, which is great. I don't mind if the game finishes right now. Actually, to be honest, I'm usually quite uncomfortable playing against 10 men. I think that players are getting motivated. Now De Bruyne to Belotti. Belotti is shooting, and this is just over. I thought that Donnarumma touched it, but it seems that was not the case. I guess the computer-controlled goalkeeper is always very, very precise on where the ball is going to end up, so they don't actually stretch their hands. Donnarumma has a very low rating. So Old Man Sudor made all his substitutes. Hansen and Van Del have replaced Van Dijk and Yarmolenko. Alright. Actually, not Yarmolenko, but Bertrand, of course. Yarmolenko was the first substitute so that Marco Brighton can step in. Diego Costa, on the other hand, has 5.4. Pathetic. Not sure what is causing this. Probably the misses. In any case, now Guerrero to Saul, David Lopez, Ogyojan is shooting in Hansen, now Versailles to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne, Donnarumma saves. This was a great shot by Kevin De Bruyne. And a very good save by Donnarumma, of course, whose rating is dropping even lower to 6.1 after this wonderful save. I honestly don't understand how the rating system works. Now I am going to do my first substitute. So my first substitute is going to be Diego Costa with the lowest rating, who is also getting a bit tired, for Raheem Sterling. And Raheem Sterling is actually going to take the place of Kevin De Bruyne. So first of all, Saul is dropping back to play just in front of the back four, and Kevin De Bruyne goes into the midfield. Sterling becomes the number 10, and he's going to play as a supporting attacking midfielder. On the other hand, Saul, usually I play him as a regista, but in this case I'm going to put him as a defending anchorman. Everybody else has the right instructions and the right roles set, so this is all we need. That's sufficient. Now let's play. Sterling is a very, very fast player, which is exactly what I need, since I think that at some point the opponent is going to go for it, even with 10 men, which is going to leave a lot of empty spaces, and I hope that Sterling is going to exploit that. Now this ball, Papastatopoulos, back to Donnarumma, who clears it. Not very good. David Lopez takes control. Back to Saul. Saul Togyojan. There we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Again, the ball is in Donnarumma's feet. He plays it to Vendel. Vendel is advancing, but he misplaces it. Then De Bruyne another wrong pass. Then Sterling to recycle. De Bruyne has the ball. He finds Belotti, and what happens? Belotti and David Lopez 2-0. This is another goal. So Belotti was dispossessed, but the ball fell just in front of David Lopez, who shot a very, very precise shot in goal, and Donnarumma was unable to save that one. So 2-0 for What If League against Old Man Sudor. You can see the replay. De Bruyne finds Belotti in a very good position. Belotti is then dispossessed, and David Lopez shoots in the bottom right corner. Very precise shot here, and 2-0. Great stuff. I think this is the exact moment when the game was won for my team. I'm not sure that Old Man Sudor is going to have any chance to react to that. Being one man down and 2 goals against, it's very, very difficult to take anything out of this game. But he still has 20-some minutes until the end of the game, and that's plenty of time. I have seen much more ridiculous things happening in Football Manager, so let's just wait it out and see what happens. I still have 2 substitutes to make, which is very good, because I can at least waste some time with those. Although I'm not sure that that is actually happening in Football Manager game. I know that in reality substitutes usually take longer than the referee is then giving as added time. But in the Manager, I think it's absolutely the same. Now I'm making my first substitute. Now Hübner is going to take the place of Saul. Harry Maguire is going to play as a halfback in the defensive midfielder position, which, as you can probably imagine, is quite a defensive substitute. But at 2-0, I am quite happy with the result, and I'm willing to start defending it. Now Belotti, another clear-cut chance, and he shoots wide again. So my strikers do not hit the target very often. If we were losing, that would be a big, big problem. Gladly we're not. Evaluating the moment for my last substitute. But no, the moment is not yet right for that. Now Guerrero is going to take this throw in. Guerrero to De Bruyne. De Bruyne is putting the ball to Lopez, who then passes it to Oguzhan, and Belotti is in offside. Unfortunately, the ball hit Belotti on its way to the opposition goal. I think Donnarumma was very well placed, and he was going to save that anyway, but we didn't really give him the chance. So Guerrero taking another throw in. De Bruyne now putting the ball to Harry Maguire, and Harry Maguire shooting from a very, very desperate position. David Lopez as well taking his shot into out. And we're close to the 80th minute. We are in the 80th minute, which is the perfect time to make the last third substitute. Now Belotti is going to be replaced by Jackson Martinez. Jackson Martinez is perfectly capable as playing as an attacking forward, so no need to change roles. Just a fresh pair of legs there. Ali to Emre Can. Sterling dispossesses them. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is putting Martinez in a good position. Martinez, he manages to get out of his direct opponent, but Donnarumma saves. Now Albrighton is going to play the ball forward. And we are now close to the ending stages of the game. Just to remind you, before the game ends, you can check out the video from the first round against FM Grasshoppers team. Link will be provided in the description below. The video is also available in my channel. Now let's get back to the game. Guerrero now from the left wing. Martinez straight into Donnarumma's hands. That was a very good attack, good cross, and Martinez managed to head it towards goal, but Donnarumma saved. Now a corner for the opponent, Pulisic takes it, Papastatopoulos to Hansen, and that's off the bar. So this was very lucky for me. The result remains 2-0. You can also check out Old Man Sudor's channel. I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description below. He has some very good videos as well, so make sure to see his content. We are now in the 19th minute. Hubner with the ball, passing to the left to Guerreiro. Guerreiro is passing to Martinez, and Martinez shoots wide. We're going to have 4 minutes of added time. Okay, first minute of this added time has passed. We are now into the second minute. Versailles taking the long throw to Maguire. Maguire to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne is going to push it back to Versailles, who plays Augustin. Augustin with his left, and Donnarumma saves the ball, pushes it out for another corner. De Bruyne will take that one, of course. Interesting, he's playing to Maguire. Maguire is shooting very, very close. This was very near the right post of Old Man Villains' goal. Unfortunately, it went wide and the result remains 2-0. Now we have a free kick in a dangerous position, but Augustin couldn't direct it goalwards, and it's just above the bar. Now the third minute has passed and we are in the final minute of added time. Very close to the end of the game. Sterling has the ball, he is dispossessed by Harry Kane, I believe. Now Hansen has it, to the left to Vendel. Vendel passes it to Pulisic, to Strootman, Dele Alli. What happens then? He stretches the play to the right flank, where Emre Can is playing at the moment. Can to Albrighton. Albrighton crosses for Kane, but that's not a good cross. Kane is guarded by 2 players. Martinez is fouled by Albrighton, and I think this is the end of it. Now a cross from this free kick, the ball is cleared, and the final whistle is blown. So What If League is victorious again, 2-0 against Old Man Villains, and we're off to the quarterfinals. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll be back with the next game.